How's it going, everyone? It's DJB here, and welcome to I can't call it Pimp My Rig, that's already been taken. Bump My Build, let's go with that. Basically a series, where I try to make bottom of the barrel budget builds a little better. Today, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna start with here. Any PC builders that don't like disturbing imagery, avert your eyes.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the?
Let's open it up and show you all the goodies. Well, I say goodies, but you know. So yeah, this is a budget build that someone just gave up on. It was probably me, I don't remember. But this is what it has in it. Blocked by this stock AMD cooler is a Ryzen 3 3200G. And on top of a Gigabyte GA320M S2H motherboard, there's a 600 watt power supply in there, which means there's a lot of room to upgrade. But the problem with the power supply is we get some catch-up mustard cables. But hey, we're not working on aesthetics, we're making this actually perform rather well. Underneath the sucker we have our storage. 256 SATA SSD down here, which I don't think will be good enough for anything. Stick of RAM here, 4 gigs. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade the heck out of this thing, make it somewhat viable. You know what I mean? By the way, when I say boost, it's not like a Pimp My Ride thing where I upgrade the freak out of it, replace the internal goodies, because might as well buy your own PC parts at that point. No, we're trying to fix this thing on a budget. That said, this thing will be replaced with this. I don't know if you can see it. The Thermalright Assassin X120 Refined SE, which is a good single tower air cooler. A lot of people have had good experience with Thermalright products, so I don't think this is going to be any different.
20 minutes later.
This case freaking sucks. This is too tall. Well, that was kind of a bust, but fortunately, we have more cooling stuff. This thing right here, Arctic P9 Max, and this guy, Thermalright TLC12C, which is just like the fans I put in my other case, except this is not ARGB. Sadly, this thing has no ARGB ports on it. And it was a very, very inexpensive motherboard. But hopefully putting an intake fan and an exhaust fan will help cool things down a little bit. Let's give this thing a quick test to make sure the fans are facing the right direction. Okay, press that button. Yes, they are. Intake fan down here, exhaust fan up here. And that means we can close this back off. Next up on the upgrade chop block is the RAM. This is Patriot Viper, 4 gigs, right here. And we're replacing it with Patriot Viper again, except this time 16 gigs of RAM, which is what my old PC has, and it worked pretty well for basically everything that was thrown at it. I always have trouble putting in RAM. I underestimate how rough you need to be with it. Okay, RAM's in. So now, for something big. We got cooling upgrades, we got RAM upgrades. Now, it's time to add a graphics card. This thing, GeForce GTX 1650 Super. I'm not gonna run the newest games with the best performance, but hey, it's better than Vega 8 integrated graphics. Oh. Just saying integrated graphics takes me back to the days where I used to game on this thing right here. I also have this PCIe cable pre-run up here for when I got this GPU installed, just in preparation, because I figured I would need a GPU at some point. Alright, GPU is in. And last but certainly not least, got a little bit of a Wi-Fi card here. Gigabyte Aorus GC-WWA X210, which I think should be good enough for this rig. Apparently you gotta punch these things out. It's not like a resealable thing like most cases, sadly. Hopefully this thing fits. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Yeah, this thing has Wi-Fi 6 capabilities, but it also doubles as a Bluetooth card. So if you want to hook up a wireless controller to it, you can now. Hopefully once I get the drivers installed, everything works just fine and I can haul this back up to my room. Seems like I don't need anything for this anymore, so I might just end up, just flipping it. I don't know where. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do it, but it's just a thought. And there we go. This thing is looking at least somewhat respectable now. Hope you're not too focused on the aesthetics. A couple things we have left to do that we don't have the parts for quite yet is replace the I/O shield, which was missing. It's gonna come in the next couple weeks. And there's a foot missing on this case as well that we'll have to replace. I also got something coming in from eBay that can hopefully service fix. If not, I'll take these off, maybe put some adhesive feet under them. But hey, let's go downstairs and plug this into Ethernet and test it and benchmark it, install drivers, and just get it ready to be flipped. If that's what I end up doing with it, that is. All right, everything is plugged in. Nothing else to do but turn it on, do some benchmarking. Oh, well. If I could turn on the power supply first. There it is. There it is. It seems like it did everything right. And we're not going to talk about the cooler. And there we are. Everything's running. Fans are running at full speed all the time, it seems like. Well, I mean, goes with the territory. But CPU's used a lot, which is kind of nuts. Memory, we have 16 gigs. So hopefully it ends up using all of those. Hopefully all of those are used to their advantage. SSD SATA disk, don't have much of that. GPU 0%, which is good. Well, let's run some games, see how they benchmark. So I ran this all in Cinebench, and this is the score I got for the for this computer right here. I'll go ahead and run Cinebench for the for my old computer, which I have over here in my I'm in my childhood home right now. My new computer is back in my apartment, which is in Florida, and this house is in Washington, so I can't really test that quite yet. I might put my scores in the comments once I find that out. Okay, just for a quick reference, this is my old PC that I've been talking about in the past couple videos. This is the pre-built I got back as a sophomore in college. I'll put up the video to that in the description. So yeah, this thing is a RTX 3060 paired with an Intel i5-10400F. Let's bench the freak out of this thing. Here are the benchmark scores for reference. This is from this computer. This one may not be as strong, but hey, it still works for what it needs to do. As far as benchmarking games go, right now I'm running Subnautica on this thing, and it's doing pretty well. This is the game completely maxed out on max settings. Both the CPU and GPU are running pretty well, but the CPU is pretty high temp and pretty high usage. So I mean, it's running pretty decent, I think. For its price, it's pretty freaking good. Another favorite game of mine here, lowest settings, 60 frames, just about 60 frames. So yeah, this thing is a little outdated, but it still runs newer games decently, at least. This is my big ol' like ironworks factory over here. And space elevator just ahead. Like 55% GPU usage. Oh, a couple frame drops here and there. Now let's see what happens if I change it to medium. Apply changes. Holy crap. Big lag spike. And a lot heavier GPU usage, but it's still doing respectable, honestly. Honestly, much better than I thought it'd be. Let's see if I could do some slide cancel jumps. Just, oh, yep. Just fine over my copper factory. Honestly, it's still hitting 60 FPS, which is, well, it lags sometimes, but honestly, this ain't bad. This PC ain't bad. Alright, quick update on this PC build. I've added a new SSD into everything here. We still have this and this. This is the Wi-Fi booster, well, the Wi-Fi adapter. Everything's good here still. This is still an eyesore, but hey, at least we got the backplate installed. And we still have this to worry about, but since these are basically just pop-outs, there's not much I can do about that. But hopefully whoever accepts this computer will be happy with it. And we'll use it to the fullest, you know? Well, it's the fullest they can use a 1650 these days, you know what I mean? I think when the time comes when I do end up selling it, if I end up selling it, it'll probably be worth a decent amount, I guess. I'll have to calculate like how much I paid for parts on this thing and how old the thing is and how much I paid for upgrades and see if I can make something from there. I don't know if I'm gonna sell it. I might. I don't freaking know. But did good work today. Let me know if you want me to make this a series. I might not, because it's rather expensive to get PC parts and PCs all the time. So I might make it like a once in a while I just do this type of thing, you know. But yeah, good stuff. And this PC is functional. And the graphics card is holding up pretty well, which is all that really counts, I think. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode of, what is it, Bump My Build? Let me know if there's a better idea for a title in the comments. And yeah, again, thank you for watching. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you all next time. Peace.